Hey guys, I'm Tyrone and welcome back to Harrison Family Farm. Hope you guys have had a good week. I know I sure have. It's been pretty active, pretty busy to say the least, but all in all a good week. And so just want to welcome you guys back to the channel. Not a whole lot going on at the farm today or even this week. Business as usual. If you guys remember from last week, we've been kind of really going hard at it, clearing land, preparing to put in a portion or a fair portion of what will be our perimeter fence. In addition to that, I shared with you guys last week also that I had listed some of the puppies for sale and was waiting to see how things were going with that. And so I am happy to share with you guys that I am down, or we are down 2 puppies, and so that means we just have 2 left, one of which we're keeping for sure, and the other I don't know. So we might actually be right where we need to be as far as the puppies. And I'll actually, as you can hear them, turn around and show you. As you guys know from jump, I was always keeping, or we were always going to keep the black one and one of the females. And so, oh hush, he just wants some loving. But yeah, and so we got one of the females, got the black one, and the other 2 actually went to the same person. They're not gonna let me get a word in, but what I was saying is the other 2 actually went with the same person, so that was cool. And I actually let them go for free. Like I mentioned to you guys last week, I was initially going to charge $50 per pup, but it came so bad that I wasn't getting any action, any bites, and so I just said the heck with it. I lowered the price to $0, and person bit, and so I was like, yeah, come get them. And sure enough, they did. So really super happy about that. Cut down on our dog feed bill, and as well give them the pups a forever home. So, you know, it works for everybody. Hopefully they are gone to a good home. Seem like really good people, so I'm really pleased with that. What else? Definitely made some strides as far as clearing. I will show you guys, although I don't know, like I always say, I don't know how well that comes through on camera, just because I'm seeing it firsthand, so it's obvious for me to tell, but I don't know how it translates for you guys. I'll also show you guys the goats, as you may have noticed, are not roaming at large like they were last time. So I've actually put them back in a new area, and that was one thing that I was getting scared of. Me and my dad had cleared so much that I was almost had cleared where I would normally put the goats. But I'll turn you guys around, and this is, let's zoom out, the entrance of the area that we're working on fencing in, clearing the fencing in. So let you guys see, you can see I took that fence down. For those of you that you remember, I had been taking the right part down, and I just took the rest of the left side down today. And another pile that we've stacked, and there's the goats. And we're right behind, this is the back of the cow pen. I don't know if I showed you guys this recently, but there's that brown calf hanging out with Dad. I just fed the animals, so Jay's still messing around in that feed bucket, trying to see what's left inside of there. Beyonce's already moved back on to hay, so there she is there. And then, oops, then our goats are over here. And so yeah, they're just hanging out, doing well. I actually tried something different with them. Usually I would run the fence along the back of the cow pen too, just to make sure they stay in, but I wanted them to eat along that fence line, and so I just tried it, and they haven't went through it yet, because even though that fence will hold those cows, it's not tight enough to hold goats. And actually, now that I'm seeing my fence, the thing that connects my fence to make it hot is disconnected too. So the goats are really just being on their best behavior, given that they weren't properly incentivized by, you know, electrical shock and all to stay in here. So yeah, they've been doing good for them. But we're gonna hook it back honest. Oop. I said we're gonna hook it back up just to keep the honest people honest. Uh-oh. I think my fence is shorting out. I'm gonna have to see about that soon. But yeah, there's our goats. They're doing well as usual. And Yeah. Here's looking through again. That calf took off running when I stepped on that stick or that twig. But yeah, guys, not a whole lot going on. A lot of our clearing, I don't know if any of you watching may be clearing land, may need to clear some land. But a lot of I've done with just a chainsaw, we done here lately. I've mentioned before, my dad's been helping me a lot and almost daily. He just shows up and I'm like, oh wow, I guess we're clearing land again. So I'm blessed, but he's keeping me working or work pretty hard, and I can't complain because it's a goal of my own. And so obviously, I guess me being inspired to get it done has been contagious, and he has caught the bug. And so I'm blessed to have him because he has been on me and helping me to stay on top of what I want to do. So definitely blessed to have him. But I forgot I was gonna tell you guys something, but it's just my mind right now with some update. I don't know, I can't think of it right now. But I'm tired. That little journey back up top kind of wore me out. Like I said, we just got done cutting trees just now even. Oh, that's what I was talking about, chainsaw. And so if you guys are have been clearing, I have come to have a preference with certain equipment, and one being a chainsaw. If you guys remember, like maybe a few months back, you saw I was working on a previous chainsaw I had, which was the Stihl Farm Boss. What I'm about to say? Oh, I ended up having issues with that chainsaw. I ended up taking it to a shop, a local Stihl dealer here locally. And so they ended up telling me I needed a new cylinder for it, which led me to have to get another saw essentially. Stopped running on me, so I had to replace it. So I ended up going with, a different brand this time, Husqvarna. A bit cheaper as far as the price point. But I will say it's a decent running saw. I don't think it's, I don't know, I think I'm still a bigger fan of Stihl. I think it's a decent saw for the most part. But if any of you guys, that's what I was getting to, any of you guys or gals that have ever had to use a chainsaw for, some pretty heavy work, maybe clearing land or whatever the case may be, if you had a preference, what would yours be? I think I'm leaning towards Stihl. So much so that I'm still considering taking my new saw back to get me a Stihl instead. I thought I would go with the other brand just because it was a lower price point. But in there, the saws are comparable. The engine ratings are comparable to one another. Actually, the new saw has a longer bar. My Stihl was an 18-inch. The Husqvarna is a 20-inch bar. And I think the saws, spec-wise, are really comparable to each other. But I'm going to have to give the Stihl the edge. And that's for a couple reasons. The biggest one for me, I think, is this single nut or a single stud nut to hold your bar in place, the bar tensioner and everything, to hold that in place. I don't think it gives it enough clamping power. I've had a lot of issues. You can see here, this particular saw is this was day number 2 that I've had it. I bought this model saw probably close to a month ago, but I had to take the first one back because I had issues with it, and I just exchanged it yesterday. And so, chain pops off regularly, and I'm just showing you this as evidence of which, like I said, this is day 2 with this saw. Still pretty new in there, as you can see, so yeah. And then it doesn't sound so hard, not like the Stihl does. The Stihl sounds a lot better. That, the body of it, and those are probably the 2 biggest things. It was having some running issues, but I attribute that to me using the old fuel I had before using they give you some oil, their branded of oil to add to the fuel. And I just now, today, used that for the first time because I just had to remix. I ran out of fuel, I had to remix. And so it's been running fine. So I wasn't going to hold that against it. But that shell compared to the shell of our Stihl, which is over here, excuse the mess, it just sounds better. This is the one that's not running. As you can see, it's been in the shop, it's got the little flag on it. But and then, like most saws, you got your 2 studs and nuts there for your clamping power on your bar. And so yeah, some of the issues that I'm having, see, there's 2 boxes, both of these, because I had to exchange one. That's funny, I didn't even plan on that, but yeah, I didn't take the box back when I took the saw back, obviously. But yeah, guys, that's just a little rant of my own, because obviously I've been going through some trials and tribulations with that chainsaw. But yeah, I think I'm preferring steel, and it's still to the point where I might take that saw back and go spend the extra money to get that steel. It just depends, man. That's steel, and I think the only reason it failed was because of the issue that I had, to be honest. I tried to use an aftermarket air filter because I couldn't find one available locally, and it didn't seat right on the engine. At least that's what the technician told me at the steel dealer, is that it didn't seat right. It allowed some debris to get into the cylinder, which caused cylinder scarring, and so now it won't run, essentially. But yeah, anyway, off of that. But yeah, I just wanted to get you guys' input, if any of you have any experience, or maybe what you use at home. You know, maybe you're not doing anything heavy duty, but something that's dependable that you just break out whenever you need it. Let me know down in the comments what you guys are using, if anything, as far as chainsaws. But yeah, guys, otherwise, not a whole lot going on. Got a few projects coming up here in the near future. We are about to a point with the fence that we have cleared enough land to go ahead and start what we're trying to do, what I'm trying to do and accomplish. And so let me see if I can got a bit of a vantage here, and so I'm going to try to show you the corner. So that's that corner, right? Where's my finger? Right there. There's that corner over in there, and we're going to bring it all the way down, zoom out, to meet just past this fence. So probably by the back of Sophie and them pin right there, and come up to meet right here at this corner post. And so that's what we're going. That's what we're going for. It looks like it's really thick in trees, but it's actually pretty clear. And I showed you guys last week, but just to kind of so you can see, a lot of the trees that you see are in the background, not the foreground. And so yeah, let's see here. So this is that same shot from last week, looking down where we had the fire and everything, and see how clear that is. So like I said, most of the green is the background, not the foreground. So this is the part that's open, that we're going to open up to all the animals, but mostly the cows is why we're doing this. And so this is actually got to go, but I'm not worried about it right now, because I'll do that after the animals are gone. I mean, after the animals are out here. And so we're gonna go deep into about, see all this we've been working on, about where this tree is back there. That's gonna be our corner, and from there we'll meet from that side to come there, and from here to go out there, like I was saying, about to Sophie's pen. It's about a straight line. But yeah, that's the goal. That's what we're working on. You see there's piles everywhere waiting to be burned. There's our old burn pile from last week. That's a pile that's ready to go. Another pile that's ready to go. This is probably gonna be made into a pile. Another pile, another pile. Yeah, just been getting after it. You can see we got burning pile, or burning wood. See, there's a pile there. There's another pile there. There's a pile there. Here's a pile here. Oh, but wait, there's a pile there. Hold on, but wait, there's another pile there. So, come this winter, anybody need firewood? If you're local, let me know. I think it's safe to say I'll have some, and don't worry, it's not all green. Some of it has seasoned, because all of it's not new. Like, that's been there a while. But yeah, guys, like I said, not a whole lot going on. Kind of rambling now. I just wanted to check in. Hey. Just wanted to check in, give you guys an update, show you some of the progress we've made, and also let you guys know about the 2 pups we got rid of. So that bigger one that was the male, and then also the one of the females. It was bittersweet, but had to be done. That dog food is getting expensive. I don't know if where y'all get y'all dog food from? Let me know. I've been getting mine at Feldman's, and I might have been going at this raw. So if you got animals, let me know where y'all getting y'all dog food. Feldman's is getting me good these days. But I just set my alarm off. Hold on. I did. There we go. Anyway. Yeah, Feldman's is getting the best of me and my wallet. But anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Be a part of our journey to 1,000. Hit that notification bell as well. Like I was saying earlier, more content coming. I will be sure to film some of the fence installation process in progress. That's going to be coming really soon. Honestly, we've got maybe another day of clearing and tightening it up, because I'm not trying to get it perfectly clear. I just want my fence line clear, and once I get the fence in, animals will take care of it, or I'll spot clean up as I see fit afterwards. But yeah, guys, like I said, more to come. Be sure to tune in and stay tuned, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.